Well, hello and welcome to our live coverage of the Women's European Handball Championships, jointly hosted by Hungary and Croatia. Paul Bray here with you for this match between the hosts Hungary and Romania. We've just started the main round today. This is how it looks at the moment. Norway top with 6 points ahead of Spain. They've just played each other. Norway taking the 2 points there. Third place is Denmark, who earlier today beat Poland 28-19. Hungarian team already out. They let slip a 2-goal lead in the preliminary stages against Russia. Conceded a draw and recorded an easy win against Poland before falling short against Spain. Meanwhile, here is Romania arriving at the venue. Romanian team who started with a heavy 1927 defeat to Norway, but then came close to an exploit, leading Denmark by 2 goals rather than conceding a draw literally on the buzzer. This is the Hungarian team. Nemeth having to wait at the door for a few moments. So a draw against Denmark, their best result probably so far for Romania. It then came down to a showdown with the Ukraine to decide who would come through to the main round. Romania won 23-22.
Mr. President of the Hungarian Handball Federation. So number 5, Trisciu Cristina. Number 7, Suchansky Zito.
Cristina, 25th game. Well, there you go. Nice little token to start the day off. So the Hungarian team being introduced. They started the competition without their captain and playmaker Anita Görbic, who announced she was expecting a baby. Wonderful news, but the team have missed her, there's no doubt about that, and have looked unsettled in that area. Captain, or stand-in captain I should say, Zuzana Tomori has tried her hardest, scoring 15 so far, but sometimes, especially in the closing stages of the tight games, has tended to try and do a little too much, and it has proved costly. But they do blend experience with new talent, and whilst old hands like Kovacic and Buri have done well, newcomers Erdushi and Maya have also been impressive. They've made one squad change into the main round, replacing left-back Livigny, who hasn't played much, with novice playmaker Gabriela Tot. They come here with 3 goalkeepers, just as well, since first choice Hare has struggled a bit, a 22% save rate only, and only played 30 minutes. Eva Kish and newcomer Biro, though, have carried the load during most of the matches. You can just see there briefly going past Oysora Hare. There is their coach, Andras Nemeth, in charge of the team for the 3rd time. So now the Romanian team being introduced. Romania lost their first choice right winger Nikita on the opening day when she injured her shoulder. She's been replaced in the squad by Pierre Wood. But it's Kiper who's covered and done a good job with 9 goals so far. Back player Niago is the team's top scorer though with 25 goals, although she has been a bit expensive with a 49% conversion rate. Radianu is only just recovered from a back problem and hasn't yet hit top form. She in fact missed their 2 warm-up games, victories I should say, against Germany 2 weeks ago. Left wing Ardian Elise, always entertaining. Hugely experienced as well, Ardian Elise, with 201 internationals and 798 goals to her name. Right back to Kali has also been very economical, scoring 13 at a 68% shot conversion rate. And there is their coach, George Tadic, with them for a while. Romania, who took bronze at Euro 2010. They were also silver medalists at the World Championships in 2005. 3 players from that team remain actually here today. The referees are from Russia, Yevgeny Zhotin and Nikolai Volokov. Table officials being introduced now as well, Monika Hagen, Božidar Jurkovic. And now the table officials. And it has been a hugely entertaining Euro 2014 so far. First up, let's have the national anthems. Hungary first. Great cheer from the 9,000 spectators here in the Phoenix Halle in Debrecen. And now the anthem of Romania. Well, a few Romanian supporters have made the trip here to Debrecen in the east of Hungary. So here is the lineup then for Hungary. And Niko Kovacic and Bodi should start on the wings, most likely with Zamoransky on the line. The back line has been a lottery so far, but will certainly feature Tomori, probably with Zushansky and Triszczuk. There is Kristina Triszczuk, 16 goals so far in the competition, an 80% success rate, but 14 of those coming from the 7-metre line, albeit every single one of her penalties scored. Let's look at Romania. Takali should start at right back with Neagu and Bradeanu to her left. Ardianilise and Kiper on the wings, and Kintoan on the line most likely, while the experienced Ungureanu should start in goal ahead of Dedu. There is Neagu, 25 goals so far in the competition, a little expensive at 49%, 8 from 12 penalties. But a very, very experienced player. 126 internationals, 502 goals. So for Hungary, this is a must-win game to keep their chances of a semi-final place on track. They currently sit in 4th place in the group with 2 points, while Romania right behind them on 1 point. Whichever team loses here will have their chances severely compromised. Fair to say that the win by Norway just before this one against Spain, 29-26, has also helped Denmark, who earlier in the day beat Poland 28-19, to leave this Group 1 nicely open. Tomorrow Group 2 in the main round will get underway. They're playing in Zagreb in this co-hosted Euro 2014. So Gheorghe Tadic, no surprise, Paola Ungureanu, 34-year-old goalkeeper with 138 internationals, will start for Romania. At the other end, the best of the three, really, Eva Kish, with a 36% save rate. So it's Hungary in the all-white strip. Romania throw off in the blue strip today. So Tsakali at right back, Bradeanu in the centre, Neagu at left back. Kiper on the right wing, tries to cut inside. Frenetic defending to stop the run through. Teams have met 23 times, Hungary winning 15, Romania 7 and 1 draw. Here's the foul again, Bulat and Zushansky blocking her. A very deep defence. Neagu is getting a bit of personal care and attention. Right the way through, won't count anyway, she stepped on the line, and it's a free throw for Hungary. The last match between these two teams was in the World Championships last year in Serbia. Romania won on that occasion. The group stage was 21-17. They also met at Euro 2012 2 years ago, also in Serbia. On that occasion, it was a Hungarian win, 25-19. So, honours shared on their last 2 encounters. This absolutely crucial if Hungary want to reach the semi-final, which will be played in Budapest. Victory here really is a must. Tomori, the new captain for the missing Anita Grbic. Free throw and the first yellow card of the game. Say Hungarianu, the Bayamare goalkeeper. Playing the third European Championship, Hungarianu. Come back for a free throw. Kish had no idea where that ball had gone. So 2 minutes played, still no goals here. Niagu. No way through. Good defending at the moment by Hungary. Elise, number 15 for the Romanians, briefly in the picture there. 201 internationals. Not the most experienced. Bradeanu, the captain, number 9, has 253 caps for Romania. She drives in on the line, Bradeanu. Niagu, watch closely, and this is excellent defending by the Hungarians. They're pushing up on the double danger of Bradeanu and Niagu. Trying to create the space. Looking for the line. Good defense. Whistle's gone. It had gone straight away. Players just couldn't hear it for all the noise here. He wants her to come out. She thinks it's a 9 metre. It's actually from further out, the foul. The Phoenix Halle here in Debrecen, in the east of the country. Deafening. 9,000 spectators. Saved by Kish, and then roar from the galleries. 3.5 minutes and still no goals. As Kiper shot comes off. Kish, that's blocked and will go in for a throw in from the corner. Tomori, 27-year-old, he plays for FTC Budapest. 55 goals in the Hungarian league this year. She's playing at right back. Zushansky in the centre, trying to find the line. I was never going to reach her. Looking for chances. Takali wants to look the ball back. She's in the middle at the moment. Kiper goes wide. Let her shoot from there. That won't matter. Got herself into a bit of an awkward angle. Would have done better to pull up. Free throw being given for the foul by Adriana Takali. There's the earlier save from Kiper. 4.5 minutes. Some rash moves by Hungary. Have given away possession with a couple of poor passes. Spoiled their chances on goal. While at the other end, it's been some excellent defending by Hungary, which has prevented the Romanians from getting going. There is Ardean Elise, 32 years of age now. Passive play being warned. Bulat! Hungarianu stops it, falls comfortably for a quick pass out. 34-year-old celebrates into the wing. Oh, brilliant save at the other end. Eva Kish. End-to-end stuff. First goal, finally it comes. Zushansky. Huge cheer in the arena, almost relief. Hungarianu goes the wrong way, and it's Nemet's reaction. It's taken over 5 minutes to get the first goal. It's effectively a 5-1 defence with Niagu being individually marked. She tries to surprise with a quick pass into Kiper. He'd come around as a line player, but that went nowhere, and an attacking foul is it. Takali, number 10, gets a 2-minute suspension. Tadice's got a few things to say about it. The referee waves him off. Takali tries to intervene as well. Referee won't have any of it. Well, it's a harsh call, I'd have to say, and I've got some sympathy for Georg Tadice. Well, he's trying very hard not to say anything. I think he did rather well. You could hear the words just about to come out, couldn't you? Bulat at left back. Zushansky in the centre. Bulat into the wing, a bit of space. It's still in play. Clever play. Oh, the line needed it. The line. Tomori sees the ball sail past behind her. Couldn't check a run well enough to get it. The possession goes back to Romania. Romania, who arrive here on the back of 2 preparation matches in Germany. They beat the Germans 27-23, 26-23. They also beat Russia back in October. Very good preparation for them. Long range shot, hard by Bradeanu, but not accurate enough. Neagu, in fact, still only 1-0. Coming up to 7 minutes played. Power play for the Hungarians. They've given possession away as Bulat, well blocked. Oh, what a shame. Intea, who stole the ball, couldn't quite get on the end of the pass. It was just beyond her. No luck for the line player. Two-0. Tomori. Breakthrough. They couldn't hold her. Tough when you're short-handed. The gaps are just there. Keeper now being used, interestingly, as a right back while they're short-handed. Will she go in on the line? Well, Intea is the official line player. Bit of shoving going on. Aniko Kovacic. Giorgetto winger gets a quick lecture from the referee, but no card. And so Romania are back to full strength again. In on the line goes Florina Quintoan. 106 internationals, the line player. Couldn't quite get the ball there though. There's a breakout. She'll be caught. She's got to find a clear player. Good fallback by Romania to get organised very quickly, but Tomori delayed her run to try and drive in. Bulat, no way through. 31-year-old brought down. Tries to windmill feint, but that's textbook defence. Takali, until she got behind her, and then it was rugby. Still only a free throw. Hungary, for their part, had 2 preparation matches just before the start of Euro 2014. Beat Austria and drew with France. That sails over. Low scoring first half, a lot of mistakes on both sides, but some very good defending as well. Chances are few and far between. Ungureanu 2 saves. Just got a bit of treatment going on the court. They will resume shortly, while Kish has made 3 from 3. That is not looking good in that clash on the last action. So the fans here, 1,000-seat arena. Let's have a quick look again. Intea. Just some of the actions from earlier on. So for Romania at the moment, 1 point. Could have been 2 if they hadn't let in that very, very last shot in their match against Denmark, when it looked as if they had the points in the bag. But then again, the Hungarians will say, well, that happened to us too, admittedly against Russia, who then went out of the competition anyway in the preliminary stages, so that result was dropped. Looking for the line, that's good play. Tomori on her own. Free throw only. Tomori managed to stop her getting past. No luck for Quintoan. Sushansky came across to help. She was holding her close to the neck. Attacking foul, say the referees, called against Adriana Takalir. After the last game, Norway-Spain, where the goals were free-flowing, this is a battle of the defences. Off the keeper. So at the moment, the Romanians, because of good defending, have been restricted to just 4 shots, haven't scored any of them. Hungary, in their case, are getting the shots in. They've had 8 to get their 2 goals, and we've played 10 minutes in the first half. long range shot. That's it. It's taken them over 10 minutes, but courtesy of Neagu. "80 kilometers an hour." So Tomori has switched into the left back position. Bulat has gone right. Tries to shoot around the defender, blocked by Hungarianu, but it's a throw-in. Possession stays with Hungary. Oh, brilliant. Hung in the air, Zushansky picked a point and hammers it. The better, because she's only 1.72 m. Shooting over two 1.80 m players. 3-1, Hungary. Radianu, couldn't get control of the ball again after the windmill. Comes back again. Oh, brilliant. Deft touch at the end as well by Kintoan. Just lobbed it over Evakish. Reverted back again, Tomori and Bulat. Back on the line goes Samoransky. Got a yellow card for Romania's Neagu. Shirt holding, says the Russian referee. 12 minutes played, just 5 goals so far. Zushansky. Samoransky out and back in again. Zushansky, Samoransky off the foot. Throw in for Hungarianu. Third save for her, 4th in fact. Bulat. That didn't really look like it was going to go in. Never got any power on it. Comfortable save for Hungarianu. He's only got a 28% save record, mind you, only 29 for Dedu. Oh, right idea, but you got to pass to the winger. It's straight through the air and out back. Big gap! The door wide open. Zushansky, her third. Hungarianu almost giving up before the shot. Angry with the defense. Team timeout, Romania.
Pentru că ne pescuiesc imediat de fault în atac. Numără până la 2, ai pivot în exterior. Pentru apărare permanență. Tomorin interdreapta. Este clar că vine acolo cu încrucișarea cu X-ul ăla. Și urmează pasă spre Tomoranski. În partea asta altă, Sushansky cu Bulat. În permanență în retur. Să meargă odată mingea de la tine. Și când vine a doua oară, atunci îți faci acțiune. Du-te pe pasul 2, nu te lupta cu ea. Vino la legătură în permanență.
O secundă, vă dați mingea pe faza a doua, că Samoransky nu alergă, pot să mă duc acolo, haide! Dai greșit! România!
Ne legyen gondoljukra beállunk, menjék ki, hogyha... Az egyes témel! Az egyes témel!
Már oda lépnek hozzá, nem ér, hogyan lövőre megyünk!
Jó, az egyes témel! Egyes témel! A normális...
Romanian team timeout. Tadic very precise.
A támadásban egy kicsit gyorsabb helycseréket és abban a belelővéseket. Túl lassan, szegnek a játékot.
Andras Nemeth, almost a discussion amongst the players, happy to let them pitch in with their views. Just as I said, the Romanians all listening intently as Tadic gave his instructions. Interestingly, referring to some of his players by their family names rather than their first names, a bit formal. So just a bit of mopping up needed on the floor. We've had 3 matches here today. That's going to be the format in the main round. Switching between Hungary and Croatia on alternate days. Tomorrow it all gets underway in Zagreb. Teams moving there. Group 2, which will feature France, Sweden, the Netherlands, Montenegro, Slovakia and Germany. Looking for the line, couldn't quite control it. The 4 teams that have gone out in the preliminary stages, 1 from each of the groups of 4, were Russia in Group A, Ukraine in Group B, Croatia in Group C. In fact, they were the first team to go out on the Wednesday of the competition. Huge shock, described as a disaster in some of the newspapers. And then yesterday, that even bigger shock as Slovakia overturned a 7-goal deficit against Serbia to beat them and take Serbia out of the competition as well. Well, a long-range effort there by Kristina Neagu, clips the post, stays out. Worth noting also that Romania were playing in Debrecen in this hall in the preliminary stages, so they've had a restful day yesterday, while Hungary, for their part, have had a 4-hour journey in the bus from Győr up in the northwest, where they were based in the preliminary stages, to Debrecen in the east. Taking them through Budapest on the way. Nearly stolen. Ball is kept, it's a free throw. Still the attack stays with Hungary. So midway through the first half, only 6 goals. That's an attacking foul. 4 from 13 goals for Hungary and 2 goals from 7 efforts for the Romanians. That's a penalty. Little nudge on the way through for Neagu. And it's Piroshka Samoransky who is in trouble. The FTC Budapest player, and there's why. Hefty shove on Neagu as she was coming in. Neagu takes it. No mistake there. Here it is again. Just went quick. Kish went the right way but got there too slowly. Second goal for Neagu. Stakes are high for both these teams, and maybe that's part of the pressure. Tomori. Now we're through for the back player. Attacking foul. Possession goes over. So the 34-year-old goalkeeper from Bayamare. 138 internationals, Ungurianu, a couple of goals thrown in there as well. That spells that Podravka in Croatia and Hiponi Österreicher in Austria. The turnovers, 7 for Romania, 5 suffered by Hungary, which is a lot in the 17th minute. Fumbled the ball, it's out. Have they got a chance for a break? It's got to be quick if they're going to do it. Erdoshi tried to go all the way, but the angle very awkward, and in the end it's a comfortable take. So's that. Erdoshi still coming back from the last attack, gets a second chance and fluffs the lines again. Ungurianu roars to the crowd. Her 7th save. Tall keeper, 1.80 m with a big reach. There's the save, and there's the celebration. Well, not a great entrance. So poor old Erdoshi. Give it on a couple of minutes. Wry smile from Tomori as the call goes against them from the Russian referees. Into the wing, the angle too close, passes it back out. Bradianu! It's all square! all the way through and under the feet of the despairing Evakis. Free throw, 2-goal lead then whittled away. It's over 5 minutes since Hungary found the back of the net. Good save again by Ungureanu. Her 8th from 12 shots. No one seems really intent on going through. Well, that finally worked. And it's Zushansky who stood out with 3 goals so far. Is it? No, Trischuk. Found a gap. Both defenders standing on the line, and it looks like Trischuk will take it herself. She scored all 14 of her penalties so far in the competition. Well, doesn't take the bait. Ungureanu was saying, go on, try and lob me. Bet you haven't got the nerve, didn't need to put it underneath. She lifts her leg, and as soon as she does, Trischuk bounces it through. Trischuk, who was actually born in Russia and was naturalized Hungarian just in time to play at the last European Championships for them. Another wayward pass. Tomori to the line, brilliant. She could have tried to run through, but doesn't. Feeds the ball back to Mészáros, the youngster, just 5 internationals for Hungary before the European Championships, and the 20-year-old scores with composure, helped to some extent by Neagu's fall. So after 5 minutes without a goal, they score 2 in a minute. 20 minutes played in the game. Bradianu's drifted right. Free throw. Through the keeper. It's nicely done by Daniela Babeanu, relative newcomer to the team. And some of the Romanian fans are in good voice in the arena. Small band of them. And the stand on the far side. Tomori gave her a bit of space, hammers it into the top right-hand corner. Her second. 84 kilometers an hour. So into the line, Kintoan for Romania. Keeper on the right wing. She's deputised for Nikita since her injury in the opening game. Good long-range effort, but I think Kishmev just tipped it onto the post. Comes out kindly for Hungary. Tomori tries to get free. She'll get a free throw and a 2-minute suspension as well, surely. There was the save at the other end. In fact, it was straight off the hand, well covered by the 27-year-old. And at the other end, Tomori drives through and Kintoan fouls her. So power play for the Hungarians for the next 2 minutes. 12 goals only in the 22nd minute. Tomori, attacking foul. She thought she had enough of a gap to go through. Two 2-minute suspensions for Romania so far as we reach the 22nd minute of the game. Hungary, of course, qualified automatically. European Handball Federation representative, Jean Briot, the president in the centre, with Arne Elofsson, the vice president, on the right, and on the left, as we looked at the picture, was Michael Vidra, Secretary General. So Romania trying to make this a good long attack while they're short-handed. Range shot. Kish picks that up comfortably. 5th save for Kish. Nice, very nice. 3-goal lead. It's deafening. Courtesy of Monika Kovacic. 31-year-old who plays for FTC Budapest. She's playing her 5th European Championships. 133 internationals. Big experience. Oh, and a 2-minute suspension.
2-minute suspension for
Off goes number 34, Rea Meisaros, 20-year-old. Well, a bit blatant. Defence specialist Meisaros. At FTC Budapest where she plays. She's got 3 goals this season, but predominantly used in that defensive role. Well, just when they needed to keep their composure, the Romanians have gifted the ball back. Got a chance now, at least. They have a power play for about 1 minute and 40 seconds as the Hungarians turn the bench. Samoranski goes back in on the line. They've taken out their goalkeeper. And Zita Zushansky has come on the far side with orange. It's always interesting when I see these plays when you take your goalkeeper out and put the player on the far side, so the substitution's difficult. And you end up in these situations where the poor court players having to be a goalkeeper and desperately hoping there'll be a break in play or timeout. Ah, unlucky. Keeper scores. Zushansky touched it at least. Keeper seems to have taken a blow in the process. Winded probably. Erdoshi giving her a bit of a shove in the ribs as she went past. Well, Zushansky is staying on. A wry smile from her. She's probably looking at the coach going, "Can I play left back, please? Can I be closer to the bench?" Free throw, they keep possession for now. Now Gabriela Todt has come on, number 96, her first taste of action, only 18 years of age, number 96. She's come in to replace Clivini in the main round. That's gone wide, and that will give chance for the goalkeeper to get back in again. Tomori's shot missed, and confirmation there. As we see Zushansky talking to the manager, Katalin Palinga. Herself, Hungarian legend, goalkeeper with 248 internationals. So Romania still 10 seconds on the power play, but they haven't been able to make as big an inroad as they'd like. Oh, such a good chance. It was a lovely pass to the line. But Kish saves inside the last 5 minutes. And that is why, unfortunately, they are not closing this gap, the finishing. Ah, that's gone in though. Trischuk, her second. Change on the line for Romania. Georgiana Ciciulete is coming on, 27-year-old who plays for Zalău. Oh, good defense, nearly stranded her. Niagu. And it's a penalty, pushing inside the area. I think she knew it. Kovacic trying to look the other way, but that didn't change the decision. She goes off. It's a push in the back of Keeper that brings on that penalty, and poor old Keeper feels like she's been in the wars. Med pacing the bench. So a chance for Romania to close the gap if they can score it though. There's the earlier shot into the top corner. Low scoring first half, just 15 goals at this stage. So Kish. No mistake, Niagu scores. Second penalty. Turns away. 26-year-old who plays for Budućnost in Montenegro. And so short-handed once more. Zushansky has been put on right over on the far side. Really can't understand why she's playing in that position. Won't count. Free throw. It's Tot, who's just come into the squad. He allowed 3 replacements during the course of the championship. Had to make 1 already. Now, and it is potentially because they were struggling with that central position, with Gurbic being away, and it gives them an option because Tot is a centre player. She's the second top scorer in the Hungarian league with 61 goals. With only 4 internationals to her name, complete newcomer to the team. Tries to shoot, nearly wrong footing. Ungurianu. She's trying everything at the moment, Tot. She won't give up. Give her that. She's persistent. She's given possession away. Niagu. Nicely done. Gabriela Beiranu. 20-year-old. Gets them to within 1. Shove, and she got enough momentum to beat Kish. Into the last 2 minutes. Hungary will be back to full strength in a few moments. It's close to the face. And they are back to full strength. So Trishuk goes off to the right-back position. Tot stays in the centre. Into the wing. Not enough space there, and we've got a strike in the face. That's going to be a 2-minute suspension. Trishuk has gone down very heavily and looks in some pain. Let's look at this again. Oof! It's either the chin or the bridge of the nose, but Niagu has gone off for 2 minutes for that extremely rash challenge, and Tadice sits down next to her, and she is, you can see from her body reaction, in some intense pain. Well, the goalkeeper's much in evidence so far in this game. Ungurianu, 9 saves from 18, a 50% save rate. While at the other end, Kish has managed 6 from 13. It means Romania have been restricted to just 16 shots in just under 29 minutes. She seems to be okay, holding the bridge of her nose. She must have caught it right on the end. That will bring tears to your eyes. So 16 shots for the Romanians, 24 for the Hungarians. So the Hungarians, it's a shooting efficiency problem. Only 38% success rate. For the Romanians, it's overcoming the Hungarian defence. It's a power play for the Hungarians. Not enough space there for the wing. Absolutely right to bring it back out again. That'll into the last minute. Ungurianu with a 10th save. And they're not in any hurry to put the ball back in. They're going to try and make this one long attack at the end. Nemeth and Palinga up on their feet, urging the players on. There's no line player. Push up, they're saying. Waiting for them at 9 meters. You've got to watch the wingers. Here comes one. Abdian Elise trying to weave her way in behind. Long range shot, saved by Kish. She looks up straight away to see what opportunities are there. They shouldn't rush it. There's more time than you think. And they have rushed it, but they've got a penalty out of it. Trishuk driving in before the defender could get composed. And you can see from the replay that Pirianu is standing inside the 6-meter area. There was the save at the other end. Fantastic reaction. 7th save, and Tadic, use your head. So Kriščuk wins it and takes it. And scores. Seconds remaining. 2-goal lead after Romania had scored 2 with that reply. Free throw's been given. They'll have to take it right at the end. It's got to be direct. It's like Brădeanu, the captain, will step up and have a go. The entire Hungarian team line up. They try and put the shortest on the outside. 3 meters away. Right. Well, it's been done before. Oh, bit of a deflection. So, half-time here in the Phoenixhalle in Debrecen. And Hungary in a hard-fought first half that's really been all about the defence on their side. And unfortunately, some lacklustre shooting on the Hungarian side. It's been a very low-scoring half. 18 goals only. And at the interval, it's Hungary 10, Romania 8. We'll take a short break, but join us again in just a few moments for the second half.
és uraim, ha felnéztek a kivetítőre, a képernyőre, akkor a két rumba megtáncoltatja a két felszók a gyertes lányunkat. Mozgassátok meg a csajokat a munkának, már elvileg a lógát is lányok, rumbalányokról beszélünk. Ütemes tapsal lehet őket biztatni. És a másik csoport! Nyomjátok meg! Hú, ez most érdekes, várjál egy kis lassúzni is lehet természetesen. Nagyon nagy, mozgasd a kezed! Igen. Hoppá, egy igazi világtánc! Nem új élmény! És ez a magyar csoport, zseniális, így van!
Welcome back to the Phoenix Halle in Debrecen in Hungary. First day in the main round of the competition here in Group 1. Wins so far today for the Scandinavian duo, Denmark and Norway. But for now, Hungary are leading Romania 10-8 in the first half that has been littered with unforced errors. The goalkeepers have stood out. Ungureanu, 10 saves from 20 attempts, 50% save rate. At the other end, Evakish, slightly better than that, 8 saves from 15, a 53% success rate. But the Hungarians are defending extremely well. And what is more telling even than the shots, where the Romanians are on a 42% success rate, you'd think they're not getting a lot of shots in. More to the point, they've got their 8 goals off 29 attacks, so they're only scoring off 28% of their attacks. Well, if you want to see all the results and follow the statistics and see some behind-the-scenes stories, Some great videos as well. You can go onto the webpage, EHF-EURO.com. Or why don't you join the conversation, tell us what you think of the games, or who your favourite player is, what you think the result might be. You can Twitter that on hashtag EHF Euro 2014. Certainly like to hear from you. If you're Hungarian or Romanian, maybe you can even tell us what's being said during the timeouts, which we let you listen into, but I'm afraid my Hungarian and Romanian isn't up to the task to tell you what Tadice or Nemet are telling their players. So you can all join in. We've also got a Facebook page. So it's all to play for in a very, very low scoring match. It took 10 minutes for the Romanians to get onto the scoreline, and Maya is going to come in. She's been very impressive, number 24 for Hungary, 26-year-old, new to the team, 15 internationals only. First major competition, she scored 7 from 8. She's on the ball now. Here we go then, Hungary even, throw off the second half. And interesting that as he puts on Maya, Nemet has also put on, I was just going to say, put on Planeta, with whom they've had a superb connection throughout the competition, and instantly it pays dividends. First goal from her first shot in the game for Maya. They both go herring off, not being used in defence. Planeta also new to the team, only 16 internationals, and it is her first major competition as well. Nearly, nearly. Clipped the post, tried it herself, and there is the save at the other end, which very nearly came back off key. She didn't know where it was and could very easily have kicked it into her own goal. So in the centre for Romania, Gabriela Perianu, 20 years of age. Described by Tadice in the warm-up games against Germany as being a bit tired. Not sure what that's meant to be. It would be if you're training hard. Oh, straight through Kish. Bradianu. Misread it somewhat. It's a second goal for the captain. 35-year-old who plays for Corona, 2010 Brasov. Currently fourth in the Romanian Championship. Shot smothered, blocked in the middle, picked out by Perianu. No fast break opportunity. They're trying up the tempo now. Oh, straight through the legs again. Niagu this time, is it? No, Bradianu. 2 quick goals by her, doing the captain's job. Kisha's statistics take a little dive. And on the far side, the Romanian fans are getting in good voice. Tomori, Planeta. Maya can't get free of the play. Ah, awkward. Zushansky. Goalkeeper completely wrong-footed and couldn't get herself back again. Now it's the Hungarian fans who start singing Zushansky's fourth. First defence up on Perianu. Pushing up the free throw. Samoransky going down. Niagu. Ah, intercepted. Looking for some chances. Samoransky back in to Zushansky, and they'll make the substitutions Moranski heads off. Planeta and Maya. Tomori, Planeta, double cross, attacking foul. It's called against Zushansky, who's left Ardean Elisei in some pain. Oh, thigh going right into her stomach, winded her. I'm not sure if he's saying that's an attacking foul, which it is, or whether they should stop the clock, which they have. Ungureanu looks on. Her 11 saves so far have kept Romania in contention. Looks down a little concerned for the left winger. Just winded, I think, at this stage. So Romania defeat on the opening day against Norway by 8 goals, then a draw. Should probably have been a win against the Danes before winning that do-or-die match against the Ukraine 23-22. Made it hard for themselves. But that booked their ticket in the main round, as we see some of the action here from the second half. Hungary, for their part, draw against Russia on the opening day. Again, should have been a win. Beat Poland, which booked their ticket, but then lost to Spain to drop 2 points going into the main round. They resuming then at 12-10. Oh, that was brilliant, Gabriela Perianu. Tadic, as if to say, told you could do it. So Bulat has come on for Tomori. Struggling to create anything at the moment. Less lateral action and more driving forwards. Planeta. Ah, brilliant by Bulat. Very low, 77 kilometers an hour. It's all in the wrist. 5.5 minutes played in the second half. Radian comes back out again. Quick discussion with Niagu. Niagu, who again was carrying a bit of a knee problem and shoulder problem before the championship. Solid defending. That's better. Defence has slipped a little bit for Hungary since they started again. Not got the same depth and aggression that was there earlier by closing down every opportunity. Oof, long-range effort by Cristina Zamfir. He's just come on, one of the newcomers, just 6 internationals for Romania, the 25-year-old Bulat. Tomea, it didn't reach her. Instead, Romania break out. She was a long way out, but ran out of options. Piervut hammers it away. Went to look for the pass, got worried about Zushansky being a bit close. There was the pass that was meant for Maya, but fell short. Nemeth thought she took too many steps. Guess Planeta, free throw. Well, since connecting the first time with Maya, hasn't been able to find her, but she's been very closely marked by Pintea, all 1.86 m of her. Planeta tries the shot herself, comes to nothing. Ungureanu saves. And score at the other end, it's all square again. Niagu's fourth. Takes off, bit of a block by Ciuciulete. Kish can only look on. There's the other goalkeeper, Orshoya Her, normally the first choice. There's nearly 100 internationals more than Kish, but she's had a lackluster performance, 22% save rate, Her, Giorieto keeper. Into the wing, there's no space though, and getting in each other's way. Zushansky, Bulat tries one of her trademark shots, leaning around the back of the defender, but Hungarianu reacts very fast. 13th save from 26 shots. High tackle there by Pierre Voet. Kovacic still receiving treatment after being brought down. 8 minutes played then, and the 2-goal lead has gone from Nemets team. And the referee is saying you got the shot in unimpeded, and therefore we can't come back and give you the free throw for that. So for Romania, Cristina Zamfir is at left back, plays for Corona 2010. Brasov, 6 internationals, 12 goals only for the number 19. 1m83, though, big player, looking for the line. Well defended. Good cover. Hard work by May Saros, youngster in the team. She and Biro, both 20, or the Gabriela Tot, just called in overnight to replace Clivini, is the youngest now in the squad with 18 years of age. Free throw again. May Saros, the defense specialist. Passive play's got to come soon. This has been a very long attack into the wing. Lots of space there. Inside, penalty. Pierre Voet goes in. She was guaranteed a penalty as soon as the defender stepped inside. Kovacic. And Nemets probably saying, why are you stepping in there? You don't need to do that. Just let her take it from that angle. Neagu scores against Orshoya Her, who's come in for the penalty. And the Giorieto goalkeeper goes straight off as a team timeout is called by Hungary.
Szélsőhöz nem nyúlunk, arra hosszú időben fogadjuk az embereket. Folyamatosan bal oldalt le vagyunk maradva az emberekről, abból vannak a helyzetek, talajról elkezdtek közbelőni, alulra lövőkezet meg kéne támadni. Több bátorsággal a támadásokat, több mozgás kell bele, nagyobb mozgás, nagyobb lendület, feltétlenül több bátorság, mindenkitől teljesítmény. Jó? Zsuzsi visszamegy oda Balázs lövőbe, és annyit változhatunk jelen pillanatban. Gyerünk!
Well, Zushansky, try not to look at him as he seems to be aiming a lot of that at her.
Ești atent? Intermediarii, sunteți atente la culoarul 1, în special în partea dreaptă a apărării. Am înțeles? Ieși în diagonală la planeta, da? În diagonală. În momentul în care a ieșit la ea, vine pasa spre pivot. Una peste pivot să nu primească. Dacă a primit, provoacă ceva, ați înțeles? Cristina! Fiți atente! Vârfuți, vine încoace!
He's obviously not angry with Neagu because he's calling her Cristina and all the others by their family name. I don't know if that's an indication of how much trouble you're in. Planeta. Tomori is back on again. New captain. With a great pass, but an equally fine save by Hungarianu. Body coming in from the wing. Shot efficiency is now increased for Romania to 52%. Hungary, 38. 10 minutes played in the second half. Attacking foul by Zamfir. He's got an injury in the process, holding her right knee. Clash of knees with Zushansky. seemed to be getting a lot of looks from Nemeth in that last team timeout. Quite sure why. Stood her ground. So while Hungary, of course, qualified as hosts automatically, Romania had to qualify. They were in a group of 3 only, with Norway and Belarus. They lost both home and away to Norway, but beat Belarus home and away to go through with the Norwegians. Some of the action and emotions from the match so far. 10.5 minutes into the second half. Zuzana Tomori. That'll be a free throw. Planeta fouled as she tried to get free. The right back who celebrated a 22nd birthday yesterday. I'm sure on her list of birthday presents will be a European Championship medal, please. Planeta. Tomori. Zushansky brought down. 53 goals, Zushansky in the Hungarian Championship, 7th best scorer. Oh, brilliant penalty. Backed into her, and that's going to be a 2-minute suspension as well, as Kovacic fouled in the act of shooting. Pierwood goes off, but it was a sublime pass by Tomori. Well, she deliberately put herself in, then stood straight after she'd made contact. And that's one of the things that the referees have been asked to look out for specifically. Tadic doesn't agree. You never will agree with the call against you. Trischuk. Oh, it's saved. Ungurianu. Seemed all over the shot. But when the shot came, she saves it. And Romania stay in front. They are short-handed. Try and run this as a long attack. That's not exactly what they didn't need from Niagu. Shoots too early, should have been a long one. Certainly not speculative shots like that. Oof, Planeta did well to hang on to it. Tomori wanted it straight back but didn't get it. Instead, Planeta cut towards the middle. Difficult for Planeta, only 16 internationals with the team, still getting used to it, as Ungurianu saves again. That went over the back line. No, it's given as a free throw for the shove on Bodi. Planeta has been called off. I think the connection just isn't there quite. Sensibly, Maya comes out to help. So in comes Trischuk. Well, immediate reaction. Trischuk brings to an end a run of 3 Romanian goals. Her 4th goal. Adrian Elise goes out, she's in the middle, trying to put a block on, a bit of a fumble. Niagu looks for the line, nowhere near. Cicciolete, and instead Hungarians come away with it. They have a power play for just a few more moments, and the gap was there. Tomori was accelerating, trying to find every gear she could to get there before it closed. 3rd goal for the captain. Right over the shoulder. Tries to go through, saved by Kish. Free throw, penalty. Defending inside the area, I take it. And so change the keeper once more. Let's see if Blancabiro, newcomer to the team, can do any better. Niagu hammers it in. Fifth goal, sixth goal for Niagu. Fourth penalty, 2 from open play. So it's all square here. A match that Hungary really need to win if they want to keep alive their semi-final hopes. Already co-host Croatia are out, the first team to go out of the competition, surprisingly. Good defense. Maya comes out. Tomori. Over the top, everyone thought it had gone in. I'm not sure it has. She thinks so too. It goes over the top, I think, catches the back bar and drops down behind the netting. Full Storm, I'm afraid. So midway through the second half, all square here. Only 30 goals. But from 68 shots, we've had the 30 goals. Radianu. Both of them on her arm though. Niagu. Radianu, good second defence. Meisaros had to plug the gap very quickly because the first connection with Radianu failed. She was about to break through. And the 20-year-old jumped in to save Kovacic's blushes. Niagu, brilliant. She scored the last 4 goals for Romania, single-handedly, trying to drag them in 95 kilometers an hour. Phenomenal. Oh, there's gap in the middle. Oh. She needed to release it. Zushansky was steaming in. Trishuk tried to go all the way. Well, a bit of a shove, an unnecessary shove on the winger coming around. Aneta Kiervud, 25-year-old from Craiova, is off. She's a replacement for Nikita when she got injured on the opening day. So power play for Hungary. Tomori. Zushansky. Oh, nearly stolen. That's more like it. Fumbled the pass though. Attacking foul. She says she was pushed, but the gap was never there for Zushansky. Veteran of 105 internationals, but on that occasion, she fell for the trap as Niagu and Ardian waited for her. And so Romania only too happy to have possession back while they're short-handed. They just need to make sure Niagu doesn't launch another one of her rather rash shots. Ardian Elise comes round. Niagu, she does, although this time it's on target. And she's now scored the last 5. "86 kilometers an hour." That's brilliant. Underneath the keeper, she committed herself early. Ungurianu lifted the leg, and Kovacic lands one underneath and stops a run of 3 goals. Second one in the half for Romania. Romania still short-handed for another 20 seconds or so. Well, they won the last encounter between these two teams, Romania. It was 21-17 in the group stages last year's World Championships. Ah! They all pushed forwards, no one was there. Ciculete saying they've all barged out of the way, the defenders. The referee doesn't agree. So short-handed Romania have now taken a 2-goal lead. Small band of Romanian supporters in good voice. Pressure mounting on the Hungarians as we approach the last 10 minutes. Goalkeeper efficiency 52% for Ungureanu, 38 for Kish. She was on 50% in the first half. Oh, lovely speed, but stopped in her tracks by Kovacic. Radian, full strength now, did well to hang on to that. Radian Elise coming in behind. She'll disappear back on the wing. Virtually 201 internationals, Radian Elise. Got a bit of an injury with Ciculete, the line player, down. She actually got caught in a collision with her own player, but I think with a little bit of help from Meisaros pushing at the back, shoved her into the path. Well, there are still chants of Ria Hungaria across the hall, but they need something special now. Wonderful atmosphere in the arena. But a defeat here today will severely dent Hungary's hopes. They're on 2 points, Romania on 1. Not least because they next face Denmark and then Norway. Referee wants them back at 3 meters. It's saved. Kish. 10th save for her. They're hesitating on that last meter, that last drive through the gap. The ball just gets put back out again. As we go into the last 10 minutes of the game. Tomori is off, Bulat is back on again. Working hard to try and create space, but struggling at the moment to do that. It's good defending by the Romanians. Free throw only. Triščuk's shooting arm was free, but she was tripped on the way through. She'll come back for a free throw. Radian Elise. It's a hug from the captain. Back, please, says Maya. Tots has come back in as the playmaker. Bulat! Telegraphed and off target anyway. And the Hungarians are just running out of ideas in attack against a very mobile Romanian defence. Scored their 16 goals off 42 shots. That's notwithstanding all the failed attacks. Team timeout, they're called by Tadice for Romania.
Când e cu mâna sus și întâmpinat, a fost șut peste poartă. Nimeni nu a întâmpinat la prepasiv și a luat. Avem deja 3 goluri. Vă fiți atente, trebuie să dăm faul mult. Braț, picior, stâng în față, la Trișčuk. Trișčuk vine pe trecere de braț. Pune mâna pe brațul ei ca lumea, da? Bă, fiți atent aici. Ai răbdare. Acum merge în exterior. Unde ești, Cristina? Deci atacă bine de aici, merge în exterior, da? Dai drumul succesiv. Bă, cu brațul sus, te rog eu, ridică brațul. Nu mai da brațul la faul. Și când vine retur, patrunzi în spatele lui Soboranski. A Rea megy egyenesen, lerohanásnál. Próbáljunk meg, ha labdát tudunk szerezni, próbáljunk meg ráfutni. Vállalkozni kell. Most próbáljuk meg csak egy kicsit húzásokat, és keressük az egyes végigviteleket. Tehát kifelé, befelé húzás, játszunk vagy pöttyiket. Jó, följön, teszi tovább, és abból. Tehát ez ne legyen keresztmozgás, ne legyen keresztmozgás.
So play resumes. Cicciolete on the line, waiting to one side, then coming in off the run of play. No way through there for Babianu, who's on as well, number 23. Niagu, saved by Kish, goes out of play. It's a throw-in and stays with Romania. They're pushing up a lot more now in defence, and in particular Niagu is getting some attention, looking for the line. Nearly stolen by Mesaros. Can't get through. You can feel the tension building now. Passive play is being called by the referee. The Hungarians staring down the barrel at the moment. Adrian Elise, and the referee says move across. The clock has been stopped anyway now. So this will have to be pretty much a direct throw. Clips the side netting, stays out. So they've got to try and string together some decent moves at the moment. It comes down to individual efforts. No crossovers, it's all drive in, go across a bit, move it out to the next person, you drive in, move across. There's no fluidity, unfortunately, to the Hungarian attack at the moment, as Maya goes back in on the line. No one seems to want to take any responsibility. Bulat. Tot into the wing. Didn't connect. Little shove anyway by Babian, who gives a free throw for Kovacic. Bulat, Tot, ejected out, but unfairly, say the referees, that it'll come back for a throw. Clock still ticking away, 7 minutes remaining. Hungary really need to turn this around. That'll help. Tot, her first goal of the championship. She only just joined the team yesterday to replace Klivini. Second top scorer in the Hungarian league, finds the bottom of the net. They're within one. Well, they haven't scored for 5 minutes, but it's been a lackluster period anyway. The Hungarians not scoring for a while either, until Tot broke that deadlock. Free throw. Both teams almost running out of steam, it appears sometimes. Saros defending for all she's worth here. 75 kilos, holding up the line player. Not sure what they wanted. She hadn't turned. You couldn't give a penalty for that. And she's not holding high. Babianu moves across. Niagu turns back again. Babianu all the way through. 2-goal lead restored. Her second. Zamoransky allowed it to go all the way around, and it's all to do again now. Less than 6 minutes remaining. Good defense, look at the mobility, how they're getting across all the time, putting players in front, but with no one shooting long range. They are sitting back waiting for the Hungarians. Only Bulat has tried some long-range efforts recently, and they went wide. Well, they can keep going. The Romanians are happy to soak it up as long as you'll run into them. Clock's been stopped. Player down. Cicciolete, I think, is the one who may have got winded in that collision. 7-year-old from Zalau, and Zuzana Tomori, Planeta looking on anxiously. And another one, long-range effort. Well, they can't get in close. So it seems Todd has resorted to those low shots. Goalkeeper sees them come so late. 91 kilometers an hour. One goal game again, inside the last 5 minutes. Niagu is now shifted to the left back. She'll go back towards the centre now. Into the wing, there's no space there. Babianu moves back. Niagu off the post, unlucky for her. Bulat, bit of a gap. Penalty. Well, close call, but it's going to be given as a penalty and a 2-minute suspension. The acceleration once more by Tot. Ciculete is off. Look at the acceleration. She ran straight into the defender. Close call, but it's the push in the back that's won the penalty and that's got Ciculete sent off. This so important. Cool head required. They've missed 2 penalties already in the game. She scores. Kovacic levels it. Relief on the bench. Little bit of a spin on the ball. Four minutes remaining. It's all square here in Debrecen. Niagu tries a long-range shot. Too many steps anyway. Saved by Kish. She's got to come out and take it. No, it wasn't a goalkeeper's pass. So from 2 goals down, nerves are jangling in the hall. I can tell you the spectators can't sit anymore, neither one of them. Too slow, needed to go straight to the wing. Chance there, oh, top corner, brilliant! They've taken the lead, 3 goals without reply. Bodi, the scorer, is 2019. And from looking lost and stranded, Hungary have dug deep. Todd, Kovacic and Bodi, one after the other, have moved Hungary in front and revived their Euro hopes. Free throw, 2.5 minutes remaining. Bradianu looks across to the bench. Ardian Elise, free throw. Theatrics by Samoransky don't work. Niagu, Bulat, she's off. They will be short-handed till the last 22 seconds. Well, this is shades of their match against Russia when they had a 2-goal lead, Hungary. Tomori got sent off right at the end, and the Russians scored 2 goals. Nemet's going, I can't believe this is going to happen again. He's pointing to the far side. It won't change anything. They've got to defend for all they're worth now, Hungary. Oh, she's put it wide. All the way through, Niagu. She's been so reliable. 8 goals in the game, and she misses it. Players are all cheering, but Palinga and Nemet looking very anxious still into the last 2 minutes. Tot, Trischuk, they almost look as if they're not sure what they're supposed to be doing. Tomori has come back on again, the captain. She's got to keep her cool now. She can sometimes get a bit carried away and try and do too much in these late stages. 1.5 minutes. They really don't want to draw, Hungary. They need the 2 points. Wins a free throw. Stop the clock, please, says a desperate Cristina Neagu. She gets it. 1 minute and 16 seconds. Tot, 18 years of age, and she's entrusted with a playmaker's position. She's thrown it out of play. Chance now for the Romanians, 43 seconds on the power play. Into the last minute. Neagu missed the last shot. Bradeanu. Oh, a foul on the line. And a let-off for Hungary. Tadici cannot believe it. Well, they've stopped playing. I suspect that Tadici is had a word with the table. It's a yellow card for the Romanian bench. Tadici sits down. He is seething. But he may as well be frustrated with his players who've conceded those 3 goals back to back. 44 seconds for Hungary to hang on. Ungureanu can't believe it. All she has to do now, there's nothing else she can, is keep that goal clear and somehow try and move the ball up quickly if they get possession. Tot goes all the way in, gets a free throw. That's good, that's better than the last pass. Runs the clock down again. Team timeout Hungary. Smart move by Nemeth. In the minds of the referees, had to reset a little bit the clock before they put their hand up for passive play. It's all subjective. Listening. Hallinger loitering in the back, they're listening in. Tadici just looks frustrated, there's nothing to it. He's managed to impart some useful instructions. So Hungary hanging on for dear life here, a few seconds before they're back to full strength. Oh, Tomori! Terrible shot. She's waiting at the halfway line, 10 seconds. Team timeout, Romania. Tadici uses his last card in one final throw of the dice.
Face cu prima crucișarea și te așează în paravan lângă ea. Paravan de 2. Nu poți, o dai și șut! Șut în lung!
Not sure Babianu's any clear about what was instructed there. So here we go.
Hármas védők vagytok, jó? Vagy 11 másodperc. Onnan van tovább.
So Romania, one last chance. Here we go. 10 seconds to pull a draw out of the bag. The ball's stolen. Unfairly, say the referee. The clock ticks. She can drop it there. And that'll be it. It'll be all but a direct throw. They've reset the clock at 4 seconds. 4 seconds to pull a miracle out of the bag. Niagu tries a long-range shot, Keys parries it away, and the celebration starts. Hungary, 2 goals down late on, have turned the game around. 3 late goals. Bodi scoring the one that put them in front, and they just edge it. 2019 against Romania. A low-scoring game, 86 shots for the 39 goals. So many mistakes, a lot of shooting off target. In the first half, the Hungarians defended so well. There is that very last effort. Bit of a deflection, Kish did well. In the second half, it's the Romanians who defended for all they were worth and kept the Hungarians out. They had a 2-goal lead, and the Hungarians were struggling to get any kind of rhythm. There were no plays, it was all individual efforts. And suddenly, out of nowhere, Tot, Kovacic, and then Bodi just got what it needed to salvage Hungary's Euro campaign and keep their hopes of a podium alive. Well, the two faces of the game, Romania absolutely beside themselves. Ungureanu with 18 saves, a 47% success rate. Neulovson hangs over the trophy. She is gutted. There are no other words for it. Thank you to the Romanian fans who've been brilliant. They've tried all they could to support the team. Zushansky wins it for Hungary. Right now, I'm not sure they're too bothered about who wins it, as long as they've got the 2 points in the bag. Absolute delight for the Hungarians, who at one point were struggling so badly, looked lost. They were turning the bench over, trying to find someone who had a solution. The plays weren't working. Ungureanu was spoiling all the shots. But then again, the Romanians themselves were struggling to get through the defence. It was not the most beautiful game, but Hungary got the result they wanted. So it means that Hungary move up to 3rd place with 4 points, equal with Spain. Norway still top, of course, with 6. Denmark dropped down to 4th. Romania, that 1 point leaves them just above Poland. That's the way it looks tonight. Well, tomorrow we move back to Zagreb for the start of Group 2 in the main round. We hope you can join us then. For now, we'll leave you with the statistics. Thank you very much indeed for watching tonight. We hope you've enjoyed it. But for now, from me, Paul Bray, and all the EHF TV team, a very good night to you.
On behalf of the EHF, the City of the Hungarian Organization Committee, and today's participating institutions, we want to thank you for your support and for being here today. We look forward to seeing you again here